Alright, realtors, we gotta have a little heart-to-heart. Y'all bust your tails making deals happen, but when it comes to home inspections, there's 5 things you should never let slip. These phrases might sound harmless, but they can wreck a deal, confuse your buyers, or even get in a heap of legal trouble. I know what y'all are thinking. I've always said that. Well, after today, y'all won't. Trust me. And don't y'all worry, my good buddy Joe the Thermos is here to keep us in line. Because Lordy knows somebody's got to do it. Joe, I better not hear you flapping your yapper saying any of this nonsense. You hear? Alright y'all, before we jump in, if you're a realtor who don't want to deal with inspection nightmares and want to keep them deals rolling smoothly, go ahead and like, subscribe, and smack the notification bell like it owes you money. And if you need a home inspection in the Houston-Galveston area, give us a holler at 713-494-3721 or book online at allcoasthomeinspections.com. We'll make sure you ain't selling a house full of surprises. Look, I get it. You don't want the buyers running for the hills. But if you ever catch yourself saying easy fix at an inspection, just stop right there. Because let's be real, what's easy for one fella might be a $10,000 disaster for someone else. That's like telling a catfish to climb a tree. Just ain't gonna happen. Joe, no. Duct tape doesn't fix everything. Instead of saying that's an easy fix, try this instead. Let's get a pro to take a look so we know exactly what we're dealing with. And if you need an inspection report that won't leave you guessing, give us a holler at 713-494-3721. We'll make sure you ain't buying a money pit. Now look, I hate to break it to you, but contrary to popular belief, home inspectors ain't got x-ray vision. We check every nook and cranny we can, but we ain't busting down walls or digging up pipes like we're on some kind of treasure hunt. Telling buyers we find everything wrong is about as bad as saying duct tape fixes everything. It just ain't true, and it gives them false confidence. Joe, really? Do I look like Superman? Realtors, here's what you ought to say. The inspector's going to give us a solid rundown of what they can see, but no inspection's 100% perfect. That way your buyers ain't expecting us to have x-ray vision. And if you want the most thorough inspection in the Houston-Galveston area, give us a holler at 713-494-3721. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but sellers ain't got to fix anything unless the contract says so. Telling buyers otherwise is like promising them a free truck with their house. It just ain't happening. Setting the wrong expectation leads to more arguments than a family reunion with one slice of pie left. Keep it real and save yourself the headache. Joe, that ain't how this goes. That ain't how any of this goes. The right way to say it is, let's go over what's fair to negotiate and what the contract actually allows. That way nobody's expecting more than what's on paper. And if you want an inspector who knows Texas contracts better than a grandma knows her biscuit recipe, give us a holler at 713-494-3721. We'll get you squared away. Look, I get it. You don't want your buyers running for the hills. But sugarcoating a problem can come back to bite you real quick. If that little issue turns into a big old repair down the road, guess who's going to get an angry phone call? Yep, you are. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be sipping sweet tea than explaining why I downplayed a busted foundation. Exactly. Instead, just say, let's get a pro to take a look at it so you got all the facts. That way you ain't sticking your neck out for something you ain't qualified to call. And if y'all need someone who knows their stuff better than a hound dog knows a scent, call 713-494-3721. And we'll make sure you ain't stepping into a money pit. Now this one cracks me up. I've seen worse, and exactly the comforting words buyers want to hear. If this house has serious problems, they don't give a hoot about that time you saw a place held together with duct tape and a prayer. They care about what's wrong right here, right now. So let's not downplay it, all right? Joe, you're looking rougher than a possum in a rainstorm. You all right? Instead, just say, let's stick to the facts and get a contractor's estimate. That way you ain't guessing and neither is your buyer. And if you need an inspection report that tells you like it is, give us a holler at 713-494-3721. We'll make sure you know what you're dealing with before it becomes a money pit.